Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Tis Attorney Jesse Clark. The state is represented by Teresa Hyatt. We are here for a final ILC violation hearing. Mr. Clark, how does Mr. Graves wish to proceed?
We're going to admit to the violation, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Is there a statement from state?
Your Honor, this defendant was just granted ILC, and that was kind of a questionable one. At the time, we were all kind of wondering if this was really going to work for this defendant based on his attitude and behaviors. And that was just back on April 14th, so just a little over a month ago. He had told this court back in April that he was absolutely going to be able to change his behavior and his attitude. And apparently that was not a correct statement because he was ordered to go to STAR and he was unsuccessfully terminated from STAR. So it's just, at this point, I believe the recommendation is to revoke his ILC and just send him to prison at this point. We would concur with that recommendation. There is 121 days of jail time credit on a possible 18 or so month sentence.
Okay, thank you. Anything on behalf of Mr. Graves?
Your Honor, this is a young gentleman, 19 years old. Again, he was granted ILC about a month ago. Understand he was not successful in his short stint at STAR. I think he would take ownership of that. We just asked the court for a little bit of leniency. This is his first violation. I know it's in such a quick time frame, but young kid, I think he deserves a second chance. At worst, I'd ask the court to maybe send him to a CBCF or something else because I don't think prison, I don't think his behavior, getting in fights and such, I think, which is why he was kicked out, I don't think that's going to be improved at all by going to prison. In fact, it might get worse. So we just ask that the court either give him another chance and allow him to continue on ILC, or at worst send him to a CBCF.
Okay. Apparently he told the officers at the jail he was ready to go to prison, did not like the rules of the STAR program, so I sent him to one. I know you can't change the facts. I'm just saying that seems to be the case. Mr. Graves, is there anything you want to say, sir?
No, sir.
Do you want to go to prison? Is that what you want?
I don't want to go to prison, sir, but I just thought that was the last option. That was just, like, it was just going to happen anyways.
Okay.
I was more just preparing myself mentally.
Okay. This will just take me a minute. Carrying a concealed weapon, improperly handling firearms in a motor vehicle, operating under the influence, suspended from high school 3 times for fighting. See how your past kind of follows you?
Yes, sir.
You can't change that, but you can change your future.
Right.
But just from this point of view, you don't seem ready to do that. So we have to find somewhere that you can be held until you can treat other people the way you would like to be treated.
Yes, sir.
The purpose of a community-based correctional facility is for you to get treatment, remain in the community. It's not a church group there,
Right.
but it's not prison. Prison's going to be very, very difficult for you. And you're 19 years old. A lot of guys are going to want to pick on you among other things.
Right.
And you can probably hold your own with a lot of them, and then a lot of them seem to work out a lot. We have 2 prisons in this county, so we see a lot of these people in here. Is there anything you're willing to do short of going to prison? When I say willing to do, that means go there, dedicate yourself to completing it successfully, and stay out of trouble.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's try CCC. I'll continue him on supervision, ILC supervision, order him to complete the program at CCC. All aftercare related, be on a monitor for 60 days after his release, get a job. They'll help you get a job. And is there anything else that you think I should add to this?
His original orders, I believe he was also ordered to do Thinking for a Change. I would still like him to do that as well.
Will they do that at CCC as part of the program?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Ms. Hyatt, is there anything?
Did you want that to be house arrest or curfew, Judge? Do you know?
If he has a job, he can do work and treatment after release for 30 days. And then if he's okay the first 30 days and no problems, then he can be on a curfew the second 30 days.
Your Honor, the only thing I'm not sure of with him going to CCC is I do believe he has warrants in Clark County and potentially also in Kentucky. So I will have to see if that would hold him up at all because he has pending cases.
It probably will, but sometimes they can get those resolved fairly quickly.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes.
Thank you.
We're on the record. This is State of Ohio versus Keisha Williams. Case number is 26CR43399. Ms. Williams is present with her attorney, Atlanta Van Gundy. The state is represented by Brian Goodyear. So we've had a couple of pretrials. If you
At just 19 years old, this young man was one step away from prison after failing a court-ordered rehabilitation program. The prosecutor believed he'd already wasted his second chance, but the judge wasn't ready to give up. Instead of focusing only on his mistakes, the judge looked at his future and gave him one final opportunity to prove he could change. The judge warned him that prison would only make life harder and challenged him to commit to a better path. In a surprising decision, he avoided prison and was sent to another rehabilitation program instead. One last chance. But now, the choice is entirely his.